Hello my beauties out there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I love to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content. So if those are things you like to watch, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But in today's video, I'm going to do a chatty get ready with me. I'm going out with Casey and some friends to have a dinner, so I thought I would just sit here and do my makeup with y'all and talk about recent things that are happening in my life. I got a recent promotion, things are happening, so I'm really excited to share it with all of y'all today. So if you were interested in seeing me get ready, put on some makeup and hang out, then keep on watching. Hello loves, I look very shiny. I promise I'm not sweating. This is not oil, this is all skincare, okay? My moisturizer is doing what it needs to do. It's keeping me nice and glowy. Also, I was productive today, okay? I filmed some videos. I finally took my Christmas tree down, which that was a hassle. Now, I always buy a real Christmas tree, so it's like a lot of work to clean up all the pine needles that fall. But I think it's totally worth getting a real tree. Like the smell, the vibe, everything. I'm just dedicated to that. I will probably never buy a fake tree. I just can't get myself to do that. But I'm just trying to clean out, you know, get refreshed for the new year. Anyways, I wanted to put on this makeup here. I might forget to mention what I'm using. If I do, I'll link it below. You can always find the makeup I'm wearing in the description, because this video is going to be more chatty. I'm just going to tell you guys what's going on and talk with y'all. So let me zoom you guys in. I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Let me lower my chair a bit. Yeah. I think that's close enough. So let's put on some primer. I'm going to use this Cover FX gripping primer that I totally forgot I had, but ever since I did that collection declutter video, it reminded me of things that I forgot I had. And I do like this primer. It's one of those tacky, sticky primers that help your foundation like really stick to your face. So I'm so happy that I now know that that's there, because I really like this product. I will also be using this Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue, I said that weird, moisturizing makeup. This is new to me, but I wanted to give it a try. I'm not going to be out long, and lately I've just been liking more glowy, like hydrating products, and I highly doubt that Estee Lauder can steer me wrong. Every foundation product I use from Estee Lauder I've loved. This is in the shade Ivory Beige, 3-in-1. I think it's like medium neutral, so we're gonna put it on. But yeah, so like I mentioned in the beginning, I did get a promotion. I was told on Friday, it was like official on Friday that it was happening. So I'm very excited. I will still have the same boss, but that's great because I really love my boss. She's super cool, super sweet. She doesn't like micromanage. She's very hands off, but she's always there if you need her, you know, like if you have questions or everything, she's always there to help. So I'm really happy I will still be reporting to her, but I will be on like a different team and I will be working on different things, which I'm excited about, because I feel like I was getting kind of bored of like the current role I was in, and I felt like I like pretty much mastered the position I'm in, and I was like, I'm ready for change. I'm ready to try new things, learn new things, and that's just how I am. I'm always ready to learn more. Once I like get really good at something, I'm like, okay, what's next? What else can I learn? I'm always craving to learn and gain new knowledge and experience new things. So I'm going to be doing something completely different. I've started doing some like training and some of the work, but it's a lot different than what I do now. So I'm very excited about that. I feel good that I am, you know, moving on in my career and in my life and not just staying stagnant. So yeah, I'm very happy. I wanted to share that with you guys. I was just so excited when I found out, and you know, it also means more money too, which that's always a good thing. But you know, it's not always just about money. It's also about growth and expanding your career and knowledge and abilities and stuff. So there's just so many wins to this. So I can't wait to see what, you know, my future brings in terms of my job and stuff. I just want to make the best of this year. I feel like, you know, the last 2 years have just been so rough for everyone. And we're like all just waiting for, you know, things to go back to normal, things to get easier. And I feel like that's not happening. So I'm like trying to adjust my mindset to work better in the situation that we're in and just work around it and keep living my life. I feel like a lot of us have just been on hold, and I just think a lot of us just are tired of being in this holding place. So I think if we can just adjust, grow, you know, this is what we're in, this is what's happening, and work around it and make the best of it, life can be better. Because I swear, like in the beginning, I was just in such a funk. I was feeling depressed. I was drinking more than I normally do and just feeling down. And I just was like, I don't want to feel like that anymore. So there's just so many things that we're planning for. Of course, like I said, we're going to take all the precautions that we need to do it safely. But this like makeup here, this foundation is so like glowy. Like if you like that hydrated glowy look, you probably really like this. I mean, on initial application, but being a powder girl, I was like, I have to set this. I also wanted to use this from NYX. This is the High Glass finishing powder. I haven't used this in a while, and I don't know, I just feel like I want to glow. This is in the shade medium. I just want to feel like I'm shining, because inside I feel like I'm shining. I want that to show on the outside. But I'm going to use this Glowish bronzer. I haven't used this in a while too, since I purchased it. And I think it's one of those more glowy bronzers that kind of has a sheen. So it's like, you know what? We're keeping with the sheeny, glowy look tonight. And I also feel like this Estee Lauder moisturizing makeup had really good coverage. But I mean, most Estee Lauder like complexion products have great coverage. I'm also going to go into this Melt blush palette because I feel like I haven't touched it since I did the review on the Amore E Mariposa palette, so I thought I would use the shade right here. Oof. This one is called Sonrisa. It's a really beautiful, like warm tone, kind of orangey shade. I'm gonna go in lightly because I feel like these had pretty good pigmentation, and I feel like this matches kind of like what I'm wearing. Whew. Okay, I do this every time with blush. I just said go lightly. I think this is pigmented, and then I do this. Now I'm going to go into some highlighter really quick. This is from Pat McGrath. This is the blush palette that they did for the Bridgerton collection. I used it once since I did the review video on this in the palette, so I want to use it again. So I'm going to go into the highlighter, which is called Cherish. It's really pretty. It's like a goldeny pink highlighter. And you know, since I'm not obviously glowing enough, I need to add more glow on top of the glow and just beam. It's so beautiful. Like these highlighters from Pat McGrath are so nice and creamy. They just melt right into the skin. I can see why so many people love her like face products. So there we go. I think I'm at a good place. I'm gonna do my brows off camera really quickly because no one wants to see that. That's boring. And then I'll come back and we'll do the eyes. And I'm finally going to use the Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction palette because you guys mentioned you wanted to see me use this in a video. So I'm going to do an eye look with it. So I will be right back. All right, I'm back and my brows are filled and they look pretty decent, pretty good, right? I did also put the Give Me Glow primer on, still testing that, and now we're gonna get into this beautiful palette right here, the Bronze Seduction. I was just so blown away by how much feedback you guys gave me in that Cyber Monday Black Friday haul that I did. If you didn't see that, I will link it below. I'll put it in the corner. But a lot of you said you wanted to see me use one of the Pat McGrath palettes that I showed. So I was like, you know what, this would be a perfect one to do a look for going out and it will match what I am wearing. So I think I'm gonna start off with this shade right here, the lightest matte. I can't find the little card that has the shade names on it, and it's so annoying. Like I wish that they would put the shade names in the palette. I don't get why they don't do that because I have no idea where that little insert went. I'll probably find it somewhere, but I'm going in with the lightest matte. There's only 3 mattes in here, so whatever. So I'm gonna put this all through the crease to blend out. This looks really like a really cool toned matte. The matte formula from Pat McGrath is just so nice, so pigmented. That was like the comments I made on the review I did of the Bridgerton palette that they did. And I was way more impressed by the mattes than the shimmers. And I feel like a lot of their palettes don't have as much mattes as they do shimmers. So I honestly would love to see Pat McGrath do a palette that has more mattes in it, because I think that formula is so good. And that's weird coming from a person who loves metallics. So I think that's what stands out, because I don't think the shades are that special when it comes to the metallics. But we'll see with this palette. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was just that palette. I'm also going to take this matte down here too, on the lower lash line. This palette is so heavy. Trying to hold it to do my makeup and use the mirror, it's a lot of work. This is a workout. Now I'm going to go into this deep brown cool tone matte, and I'm going to use that on the outside corner here, because if I'm going to do a neutral look, I'm going to make it be more smoky and more dramatic. And that's just what I do. If I'm using neutrals, it has to be smoky. So I'm just focusing that on the outer corner. I will also bring it down on the outer corner here, just to connect up with the top. So I'm going to use the Give Me Glow glitter primer to help these metallics really shine, because I just want them to be super intense. I'm going to go into the first shade I mentioned, the bronzy looking one, and I'm going to use that on the outer portion here. This one feels like a more traditional metallic, more on the creamy side. Yeah, it's definitely way more creamier than the special shades that are in this palette. So now I'm going to clean this brush off, and I'm going to go into that shifty shade up here. It's picking up pretty good on the brush, and it has just such a beautiful green shift to this one. So it also make a really beautiful inner corner highlight. I like that little green shift here in the inner corner, but I still don't get the height with these special shades. I feel like I've tried way more special shadows from indie brands. These are more like sparkly toppers. They're not anything special, in my opinion. I know a lot of people love them, but I still don't get the hype on that. But I want to go in with a little bit of red. I don't know, try something different. I feel like I just wanted to play with that red, and my nose is so stuffed right now. A little pop of red down there. That's fun. I just wanted to see what it looks like. It's very creamy, super opaque, such a beautiful red. That would have looked beautiful all over the lid. But I'm happy that I put that down there just to see how it would look. Now I'm going to go into this iridescent white shade. It looks like it has a light gold shift, and I think this is one of the special formulas too. It has that same more drier feel and texture to it, and I'm going to use that in the inner corner just to brighten that up right there. So I love how this look turned out. I did dab a little bit of the shade over the bronzy shade on my lid, and then I did go over with my finger with this shade in the inner portion just to amp it up a little more, and I just love it. So I'm going to do my liner and mascara and all that off camera, waterline, lippy, and then we can wrap up this video and I can go and have dinner. Alright, I am back. Here is the completed look. I went in with the Huda liner. I used the Rare Beauty mascara. I tight lined with the Nabla Cupid's Arrow. And then I went in with this lipstick from Uden's Eye. I think this is from their fairy lipstick line. This is the Velvet Lipstick and Fig Jam. I just thought it was a beautiful, more darker, burgundy red, and I thought it would just pair really nicely with this look. And then that is how I completed this. So let me zoom you guys out so I can wrap up this video. Alright loves, I have to get out of here because it is getting late and my reservations is coming up, so I need to get out of this house immediately. But I wanted to wrap up this video. I love how this look turned out. I love how my makeup looks. I'm feeling energized and excited, and I'm just so happy for what the year has to bring with the promotions and everything. And I do like the palette. It's not that amazing to me. The shimmers are okay. I think the mattes stand out a lot in the Pat McGrath palettes, but that is my humble opinion. I know a lot of people will disagree with that, but I enjoyed it. I love how my look turned out. I love how everything looks. So I am gonna go get some dinner, hang out, and have some fun. Just let me know in the comments below what you think, your thoughts. Do you like the makeup, how the look turned out? What are your like yearly plans? I would love to hear from all y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. Don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have all the makeup that I used in this video linked. I will also have other videos you might be interested in watching. I will also have my contact information. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty, and I'm also on TikTok as Breezy_Beauty. So if you want to check out my other platforms, I would really love that. But again, guys, thank you so much for being here, for watching this video and supporting my channel. I really appreciate all of you, and I love having you guys all here. But I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.